In only 9 days, let's get the engine warm. Let's play some baseball as the Connecticut Crusaders play host to, I have no idea. Let's see. On the mound, Robin Ramos making start number 29. His record is 15-6 for 1.14 earned run average. And we're playing the Seattle Mariners. Ozzie Smith leading off for the Seattle Mariners. Just a shade under 300, 42 stolen bases. First pitch of the ball game. Deep drive, pulls it, slicing foul, out of play for strike one.
First pitch, 640.
Low and inside, counting as 1 ball and 1 strike. Crusaders are 78-63, 2.5 games back in the American League Eastern Division, holding on to one of the wild card spots as we speak. Line drive foul, count as 1-2. Swing and a miss, out in front of the breaking ball, strike 3, first out of the ball game. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Brian Roberts, 276, steps in for the Seattle Mariners. Swing and a miss, the inside fastball strike. Handsome devil. Can't wait for MLB The Show 24. Inside curveball, change up, in there, strike 2. Strike 3 called, outside corner, 2 away. Back-to-back strikeouts for Ramos. Terrible angle. Next up, Bryce Harper. High fastball, called to strike by the home plate umpire. Bryce has 32 homers and 96 runs batted in on the season. We are in the middle of August, so those are some heavy-duty numbers. 2-seam fastball misses, count as 1 ball, 1 strike. Low, 2-1. Curveball in there, count evens, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases empty. Top of the first, no score here at Convoy Field. Deep drive, opposite way, Carter back to the track. Whoa, looking up. That's gone. It's a solo shot for Bryce Harper, home run number 33 on the season. And Seattle takes an early 1-0 lead. Ouch. Next up, Jim Edmonds. Outside with the fastball. 1 ball, no strikes. 47 homers, 116 runs batted in. My goodness. Career high in home runs. Fastball in there, count 1 ball and 1 strike. Just gets a piece of the inside fastball, count as 1-2. 9 more days. 9 more days. Deep drive, could be back to back. And belly to belly, that's a solo shot for Jim Edmonds, home run number 48 on the campaign. And it's a 2-0 lead here in the first inning for the Seattle Mariners. Ugh, not good. What is happening? Ouch. Next up, Will Smith, 270 average. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 19 homers, 64 RBIs. Did he chase it? No, he did not. Count evens 1 ball, 1 strike. Not the Will Smith that you know and love. In there, strike 2. High pitch, but called a strike by the home plate umpire. Must have slipped out of his hand. High. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Slicing foul. Count will remain 2-2. Grounder up the middle, diving past the dive of O'Neill Cruz and into center field. It is a 2-out single for Will Smith, and this half inning will continue. Next up, Ian Happ. Fouls it upstairs behind home plate for strike 1. 23 pitches so far this inning for Ramos. Ian Happ has 19 homers and 87 RBIs. Deep drive pulled but foul. Count is quickly no balls and 2 strikes to Happ. Misses low and inside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Strike 3 called outside corner, and the side is finally retired. Struck out the side, but gave up 2 solo home runs at the end of a half inning of play here at Convoy Field in Stamford, Connecticut. It is the Seattle Mariners 2, the Connecticut Crusaders nothing. On the mound, Madison Bumgarner, 16-3 with a 3.00 earned run average. Both of these starting pitchers are vying for the Cy Young Award. Lou Brock leads off for the Crusaders, 3-0, 314 homers, 54 runs batted in. The only representative for the Crusaders in the All-Star game this season. Couldn't hold back, checked his swing, but called strike. Count is no balls, 1 strike. Grounded, backhanded by the shortstop. Cross his body in time, 1 away. Connecticut Crusaders, after Lou Brock, it's Chris Ramos, J.D. Martinez, Joe Carter, Carlos Delgado, Jorge Posada, Ken Griffey Jr., Paul Molitor, and batting ninth, O'Neill Cruz. Identical twin brother of the starting pitcher, Chris Ramos steps in to hit. Switch hitter batting from the right side, swinging a miss, tied him in on his hands. Strike 1. 22 homers, 73 runs batted in. Switch hitting second baseman for the Crusaders. And that's a base hit, dunks in front of the center fielder. Will he go for 2? Yes, he will. Legged it out for a 1-out double. That's double number 35 on the season for Chris Ramos. I thought they would hold him to a single, but got enough of the gap to leg out a double. Next up, J.D. Martinez. Out in front of the curveball, swing and a miss. Strike 1. 51 home runs, a career high, and 120 RBIs for J.D. Not quite in September yet, so there's more than a month to go. Swing and a miss, the high fastball, count quickly, no balls, and 2 strikes on J.D. Runner in scoring position at second base, 1 away here in the bottom of the first. 2-0 Seattle. Late on the fastball, slices down the right field line, out of play. High, 1-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner leads off second. Here comes the pitch from Bumgarner. Deep drive headed towards the left center field gap, and it will be in there. One hop off the wall, routing third and heading home is Ramos. It's 2-1 Seattle. That's a one-out double, RBI double by J.D. Martinez. His 24th of the season and RBI number 121 on the campaign. Here's the replay. No chance for either the left fielder or the center fielder to come up with it clean. So the lead is cut in half. Next up, Joe Carter, 271. Chases a changeup off the plate, strike one. 30 homers, 75 runs batted in on the campaign. Carries a 9-game hitting streak into the batter's box. Ground ball through the left side, routing third and heading home is JD. The throw to the plate is not in time. It is a one-out RBI single by Joe Carter to tie the ball game at 2. Here's the replay. Just a ground ball with eyes between the shortstop and third baseman. Next up, Carlos Delgado. Chase the fastball off the edge, strike one. 276, 24 homers, 80 ribbies. Left-handed hitter. Runner leads off first. Check the swing, curveball misses outside. Count evens 1 ball and 1 strike. 2-2 ball game here in the bottom of the first. Off the plate, outside, 2-1. Fouls off the fastball, 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, runner leads off first. And he slices it down the third baseline, out of play. Count will remain 2 balls and 2 strikes. Chases a slider down and away, swing and a miss, and there are 2 away. First strikeout for Bumgarner. Next up, catcher Jorge Posada, switch hitter batting from the right side. Pops it upstairs behind home plate, out of play. 245, 32 homers, 72 RBI for Posada. Fouls it back, 2 strikes. Count is 0-2. And he skies it to shallow center. Instead, the right fielder comes across, makes the catch to retire the side, Bryce Harper. But they score twice and tie up the ballgame at the end of 1 here in Convoy Field. It's Seattle and Connecticut tied at 2. We go to the top of the second. James Outman steps in. 264, 17 homers, 71 RBI. Ramos steals. Line drive foul, third baseline. Did he check it? Pitch was inside. Yes, he did. Count evens 1 ball, 1 strike. Grounded foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Just gets a piece of the changeup to stay alive. Slicing the other way, Carter is in pursuit, makes the catch near the left field line for out number 1. Nice play by Joe Carter in the outfield.
The first baseman, Mike Ford.
Mike Ford, part-time player, has got 3 homers and 6 RBIs on the season. At the knees for strike 1. Checked it. Curveball was low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Strike 2. Right down the middle. Strike 3 called. Outside corner. Ford doesn't agree with the call. 4th strikeout of the game for Robin Ramos. 2 outs, bases empty, tie ball game. Up steps Matt Chapman. Line drive, foul ball, strike 1. Matt is hitting .291, 14 homers, 77 runs batted in. Swing and a miss at the slider, strike 2. Pops it up, foul territory. Brock in pursuit. No, he will not make the catch. The at-bat will continue. Count is 0-2. Strike 3 called. Outside corner, side retired. Strikeout number 5 for Robin Ramos. We go to the bottom of the 2nd. It's a 2-2 tie on MLB The Show. Ken Griffey Jr. hitting .252, 26 homers, 81 RBIs, steps in to lead off the bottom of the 2nd. Lefty versus lefty. Pulls it foul. Strike 1. Ground ball, they were playing him to pull. Second baseman throws to first, in time, 1 away.
Batting in, the third baseman,
Third baseman Paul Molitor steps into the home base, steps into the plate. .253, 20 homers, 61 RBIs. 1 out, bases empty. Fouls it off, strike 1. Line drive over the head of the shortstop and heading for the wall, up the gap. He misses it. Rounding second and heading to third is Paul Molitor to throw it. No, he will hold it second. Check that. 1 out double for Paul Molitor, his 28th on the season. Here's the replay. Number 9 hitter Onel Cruz steps in, the shortstop. Swinging a miss out in front of the slider, strike 1. Onel has 25 homers and 62 runs batted in. 25 dingers is a career high for Onel Cruz. Future superstar. High, 1 ball, 1 strike. Madison Bumgarner on the mound for the Seattle Mariners. And that's a drive headed towards the right center field gap, and it should be in there. And it will bounce and roll all the way to the wall. Rounding third and heading home is the base runner. It's a 3-2 lead for Connecticut. The throw to the plate is... He's going to hold it third with a 1-out triple, RBI triple, number 10 on the season. 10 triples in a season. Shows you the speed of Onel Cruz. He didn't hesitate at second. He went straight to third. So it's 3-2 Connecticut. Lineup turns over. Lou Brock steps in. He's 0 for 1. Fouls it back, strike one. 93 on the gun. So runner at third, less than 2 outs. Deep fly ball can get him home. Another insurance run. Just gets a piece of the changeup. Count quickly, no balls and 2 strikes. Lou Brock leads the team with 37 stolen bases. So when he gets on first, he is a threat to steal. High, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swinging and missed the slider. He found the plate, he just couldn't make contact. Second strikeout of the game for Bumgarner. And he fails to get that runner home from third with less than 2 outs. Here's the replay. Just a nasty slider on the edge, on the corner. The next up is Ramos. He had a hit in his first at-bat, a double. He needs a hit to get home that insurance run. That's a deep drive. Back goes the left fielder at the wall. Leaping, it's Gonzo. No, it's Gonzo. I thought he made a spectacular catch. However, Chris Ramos hits home run number 23 on the season, a 2-run shot. Oh, yeah. And just like that, it's a 5-2 lead for the Connecticut Crusaders. Little man goes deep. High fly ball to left. Let's go Connecticut, says the Outlander Show. Welcome to the broadcast, Mr. Outlander. For those of you that are unaware, the Outlander Show is a great YouTube channel right here on YouTube that does some sports broadcasts, some Fortnite, some all kinds of stuff. Don't forget to check out the Outlander Show. High fly ball to right, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 3-run score punctuated by a 2-run home run by Chris Ramos. At the end of 2, it's the Crusaders 5, the Mariners 2. Oh, yeah. So we go to the top of the third. Lineup turns over for Seattle. Ozzie Smith is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Swing and a miss. 97 on the radar gun for strike 1. Pulls it foul, strike 2. Soft liner, left side, out of play. Cy Young seeking first Cy Young Award hurls a complete game shutout versus Cubs. That's not something you'd see every day on the sports ticker on the bottom of the screen. Off the end of the bat, up the first baseline foul. Count remains 0-2 on Ozzie Smith. Ozzie Smith was not known for having a great bat. He was a defensive specialist in the 1980s for the St. Louis Cardinals. Swing and a miss, struck him out, 1 away. Next up, second baseman Brian Roberts, struck out in the first. He's 0 for 1. Late on the fastball, foul ball. Curveball in there, strike 2, count is 0-2 on Roberts. Got away with one, that looked like a high curveball. Skies it to right, charging is Brock, he makes the catch for the second out. MLB The Show 24 in just 9 days, ladies and gentlemen. I am excited as all heck. Bryce Harper hit a solo shot in his first at-bat. He's up for his second plate appearance and makes a bid to hit another one the other way, but Carter has plenty of room, makes the catch to retire the side. It's a quick 1-2-3 inning for Ramos. After 2.5 innings of play, it's a 3-run lead for the Connecticut Crusaders. We go to the bottom of the third. Joe Carter had an RBI single in his first at-bat, steps in. to lead it off. Swings at the first pitch and pops it up. Second baseman Roberts waits for it, squeezes it, and that's one out.
Now, first baseman,
Carlos Delgado steps up to the plate. Strikeout victim in his first at-bat. In on his hands, skies it to right. Routine play for Bryce Harper, makes the catch, and there are two away.
Now batting, the catcher,
Jorge Posada. 0 for 1. Nubber pitchers off the mound. Bumgarner fires in time. If you're a catcher, it's hard to beat out an infield single. 1-2-3 inning for Madison. The end of 3, it's 5-2 Crusaders. This is MLB The Show. So we go to the top of the 4th. Jim Edmonds had a solo shot in his first at-bat. Hard grounder to O'Neill. Cruz fires across in time. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Will Smith.
Will Smith steps in with 1 out. Slider off the plate, ball 1. Change up, finds the zone, count evens 1 ball, 1 strike. Hard line drive, slicing, foul. Strike 2. Couldn't keep it fair. Got good wood though. Swing and a miss. Curve was off the plate. Strikeout number 7 on the game for Ramos. 2 away. Ian Happ steps in, 0 for 1. Pops him up. On the edge of the outfield grass is third baseman Paul Molitor. He squeezes it, and it's a quick 1-2-3 inning for Ramos. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Connecticut 5, Seattle 2. Stepping in for the Crusaders is Ken Griffey Jr. That ball is high. It is far. That ball is gonzo. It's a solo shot. First pitch of the 4th inning. Home run number 27 on the season for Ken Griffey Jr. And it's a 6-2 lead for the Connecticut Crusaders. Ooh. In the battle between Cy Young hopefuls, between Madison Bumgarner and Robin Ramos, it's easy to see at this point who is the early front runner. Out in front, swinging a miss, Paul Molitor, strike 1. Paul had a double and a run scored in his first at-bat. One hopper to the shortstop. Strong throw. Just in time for out number 1.
Now batting, the shortstop,
O'Neill Cruz had an RBI triple in his last at-bat. Chased the pitch off the plate, strike 1. Here comes the 0-1 pitch from Madison. Hard line drive, but pulling it foul. Count is 0-2 on Cruz. Swings at a high inside fastball, does not make contact. Strikeout number 3 for Bumgarner, and there are 2 away. Lineup turns over for Connecticut. Lou Brock is 0 for 2 today. Swing and a miss, the curveball in the dirt, strike one. Did he check it? No, he did not. Home plate umpire says that's strike two. 0-2 count on Lou. Ground ball to the first baseman. He will take it himself. It's a quick inning for Bumgarner. The end of 4. Well, I take that back. Leadoff home run. First pitch of the inning. Ken Griffey Jr. Crusaders lead 6-2. We go to the top of the 5th. James Outman steps in. In there, strike one. 97 on the radar gun. Ground ball, other way, foul ball. Strike two. Off the plate, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Caught him looking, froze him with the nasty curve. Strikeout number 8 for Ramos, and there's one away here in the top of the 5th. Mike Ford steps in, he's 0 for 1. At the knees for strike one. Connecticut leads 6-2 here in the 5th inning. Pulls it deep, but curling foul, out of play. 60 pitches on the day for Robin. Fouls it back. Count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 9. And there's 2 outs here in the 5th.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Matt Chapman struck out in the 2nd. He is 0 for 1. At the knees, strike one. 2 outs, bases empty. Slider misses, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss out in front of the curve. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Outside with the breaking ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases empty, top of the 5th. 6-2 lead for Connecticut. Strike 3 called, inside corner. And the side is retired. That's 10 strikeouts in 5 innings for Ramos. 4-run lead for Connecticut. Leading off is his identical twin brother, Chris Ramos, playing second base today. 2 for 2 with a 2-run home run. Bouncer up the middle, fielded by the shortstop. Throw is across, in time, 1 pitch, 1 away for Bumgarner. J.D. Martinez, RBI double today. 121 runs batted in to lead the ball club. Chases a fastball off the plate, strike one. Mariners bullpen, 2 righties warming up on the sideline. Jacob Junis and Colin Ray. Late on the fastball, slicing out of play for strike 2. Swing and a miss at the high breaking ball. Strike 3. Strikeout number 4 for Bumgarner. And there are 2 away. Up steps Joe Carter, who has an RBI single. And that's a line drive to the second baseman, Roberts. Hauls it in for out number 3. At the end of 5, it's an official ball game. Connecticut leads 6-2. Top of the 6th. Ozzy's 0 for 2, struck out twice. Grounder to Delgado at first. Takes it himself, 1 pitch, 1 away. routine play. Next up, Brian Roberts, 0 for 2. In there, breaking ball, strike 1. Did he check it? Pitch was low. Yes, he did, says the home plate umpire. Count evens at 1 ball and 1 strike. Line drive to right, over Brock's head, off the top of the wall. He gets it in the second, but it'll not be in time. That is a 1-out double for Brian Roberts, almost 6 inches from being a solo home run. That's double number 34 on the season for Brian. Here's the replay. That just took off. Almost a homer. So runner in scoring position at second for Bryce Harper, 1 for 2 with the solo shot himself. At the knees for strike 1. Line drive, but right at the right fielder, Joe Carter. Check that, left fielder, pardon me, for out number 2. Hit it right on the nose, but right at Joe. Next up, Jim Edmonds, 1 for 2 with the solo shot in the first. Strike 1. Two-seamer, low, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner in scoring position at second. We are in the top of the 6th inning. 1 hopper to the shortstop, routine play. Oh no, he pulls him off the bag. That's an E6. Routine play, side would have been retired, but Cruz botches the throw. Here's the replay. So it should be first and third. It should be side retired, but it is instead first and third with 2 away. So Will Smith steps up. He's 1 for 2. Pops it up, right side, out of play for strike 1. Will's 1 for 2 with a single in the first. In there, strike 2. Curve, outside, 1 and 2. Pops it up, foul territory. Paul Mahler, third baseman, in foul territory, will make the catch to retire the side. So the error, they get away with it. No run score. As we go to the bottom of the 6th, it's 6-2, Connecticut.
Your attention, please. Now,
taking over pitching duties, Colin Ray. 6 and 7 with a 3.83 earned run average. And he will face Carlos Delgado to lead off the 6th. Chases a high fastball, swinging him at strike 1. And this one he grounds foul, pulls it. 2 quick strikes on Delgado. Here comes the 0-2 from Ray. Pulls a number up the first base line, fielded by the first. Oh, he tags him on the way by. I thought there might be an exchange between the first baseman and the pitcher covering the bag, but decides to just tag him for out number 1. Jorge, the switch hitter, turns around and bats from the left side against the righty Ray. So, with 1 out, Posada steps up. Grounds it, first base line, foul ball. 6-2 Connecticut here in the 6th. Hard line drive foul. Strike 2. Backs him off the plate with the fastball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Posada's 0 for 2 today. Hard line drive, but pulls it foul. Count will remain 1 ball, 2 strikes. Posada is one of those cornerstone members of the Yankee dynasty in the 1990s. Splitter in the dirt, gets a piece to stay alive. Not a Hall of Famer, but definitely an all-star. Off the end of the bat, skies it to center, routine play. And there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 24, Griffey.
2 outs, bases empty. Ken Griffey steps in his last at-bat, took the first pitch to right for a solo shot. This time he flares it to left field, and it will dunk in there for double at least. They were playing him to throw to third base. It'll be a 2-out double for Ken Griffey Jr. Honestly, it was off the end of the bat. Didn't look good swinging the ball, but they were playing him to pull, so just dunked in there down the left field line for an easy double, standing up. Just inside the chalk. Runner in scoring position with 2 away for Paul Molitor. He's 1 for 2. Out in front of the curveball, swinging to miss, strike 1. Good pitch to hit. Just couldn't hold back. And that's a hard line drive. That's going to be over his head. It will. 1 hop to the wall, rounding third and heading home is Ken Griffey Jr. 7-2 lead. He'll slide into second. It is a 2-out RBI double by Paul Molitor. Double number 29 on the season. And the Connecticut Crusaders now have a 5-run lead. Next up, O'Neill Cruz, 1 for 2, with an RBI triple. Out in front, pulls it foul, strike 1. Good pitch to hit, just couldn't stay back. Molitor leads off second. Bottom of the 6th inning. Out in front of the curve, strike 2. Couldn't hold back, tied him up in knots, struck him out, side retired, but they do score a run. At the end of 6 innings of play, it's the Connecticut Crusaders 7, the Seattle Mariners 2. We go to the top of the 7th inning. Ian Happ is 0 for 2, struck up, popped up. Ground ball foul, strike 1. Out in front, pulls it into the seats, foul, strike 2. Again, I just love this. The ticker, news ticker at the bottom. Cy Young seeking first Cy Young Award. Hurls complete game shutout against the Cubs. Gotta love it. This time he ropes it foul, pulls the ball to left field, but out of play. Count remains 0-2. Just gets a piece of the curve. Low, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Chases a pitch low, fouls it off. At bat will continue. Pops it up, left side, foul territory. Molitor is there, makes the catch for the first out.
Now designated hitter,
James Outman, the DH today. 0 for 2 today, 0 for 6 in the series. High fastball in there, strike 1. Off the end of the bat to center, routine play for Ken Griffey Jr. Makes the catch, forced the second out.
Up next for Seattle, the first baseman, Mike.
2 outs, bases empty. Mike Ford steps up. Outside corner, strike one.
No ball, 1 strike.
Late on it, fouls the breaking ball up the first base line for strike two. 5-run lead for Connecticut here in the 7th inning. Line drive to center. Griffey is there, hit it on the nose, but nevertheless, it is out number 3. Get up and stretch, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for the 7th inning stretch. Connecticut leads 7-2. Lou Brock, 0 for 3. Colin Ray is still on the mound in his 2nd inning of relief work. Grounder to the third baseman. Mets 1400 says better commentary than the show. Mets 1400, thank you very much for the kind words. I do sincerely appreciate it. I hit, I pitch, I field. I do not run the bases, let the computer run the bases for me because I'm lazy. And I love to do play-by-play, so I really appreciate the kind words. Thank you. Popped it up. Foul territory. Third baseman makes the catch, and there are 2 away.
The designated hitter,
J.D. Drew. J.D. Drew. Listen to me. J.D. Martinez. RBI double. He's 1 for 3. Just subscribe. That ball is high. It is far. That ball is gonzo. It's an opposite field home run for J.D. Martinez. Home run number 52 on the season. And the lead is extended. It's 8-2 Connecticut. Oh, yeah. It's replay. Might not have even been a strike. Just went with it, deposited it into the right field seats. 377 feet. Thank you for the subscription. Combo of the Yankee call with the Whites. I wasn't aware. Of course, listen, we're all influenced by the things we watch. Trying to be original, but it's impossible. What a play by the shortstop. Ozzie Smith flashes the leather to retire the side. We're watching it in a replay as we go to commercial. Slides, spins from the seat of his pants, throws him out. So we go to the top of the 8th. Matt Chapman's 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts. We try to be original, but unfortunately, listen, we're always influenced. Put it aboard! Slow bouncer to third. Molitor fields on the infield grass. He throws across in time for out number 1. Anyway, I hope you're around Mets 1400 for when 9 days from now, for when MLB The Show 24 debuts. I'm looking forward to creating a new franchise and starting from scratch. This is just a warm-up to get the engine warm. I'm 31, so my son is 1. Very cool. Hopefully you can bring him up on baseball. Baseball's losing out in interest. I got the MVP. Baseball's losing interest with the other sports, so unfortunately. Oh, you got the MVP edition. I get it. Now I bought the standard edition. I'm a little bit cheap. I should have sprung for those extra bucks. So that's the line drive to center. It's a 1-out single for, I believe, Ozzie Smith. Yes, not known for his bat, but did get a hit every once in a while. So runner at first here in the top of the 8th. It's a 6-run lead for the Connecticut Crusaders, 8-2 over Seattle. Next up, Brian Roberts. All good. I will definitely check out your broadcast. Without a doubt. Streaming the 15th. Nice. Brian Roberts is 1 for 3 with a double. Fly ball to left, near the left field line. Carter is there, makes the catch for out number 2. Okay, with 2 outs in the 8th, it's time to go to the manager's office and the bullpen. Lefty, lefty, righty. So what we'll do is I want to give lefty J.P. Sears a little bit of a breather. So Dory Moretta will warm up. From New Jersey. I know you would think that I'm from Connecticut. In actuality, I'm from New York. So I have family and friends in Connecticut, so I just decided to change it up. Let's warm up Moretta. Manager will send the pitching coach to the mound to waste a little time. Not taking him out yet, but as you can see, the pitch total's close to 100, so we're not going to push the envelope for much longer. Line drive, Griffey's chasing it. He will not get it. One hop, throws to second. And the run scores. So it's 8-3 on the RBI single with 2 away for Bryce Harper. And that will be all. Manager goes to the bullpen, calls for the right-hander. Put in the game. Right hand goes up. That'll be all for Robin Ramos. He is in a position to win his 16th game. He can win. He cannot lose. Good outing. In relief, Dory Moretta. Appearance number 32. He's 5-2 with a 3.79 earned run average. And that's a line drive base hit on the first pitch of the outing. Brock gets it back in quickly. Runners at first and third with 2 away still. You can feel the tension in the ballpark as the fans are starting to get a little nervous. Swing and a miss, inside fastball, 2-seamer, strike 1. Will Smith is 1 for 3 with a single. Outside corner, 97 on the radar gun. Strike 2, and the Crusaders are 1 strike away from getting out of this little mini jam. Strike 3 called. Side retired. So they do give up a run, but we go to the bottom of the 8th. Crusaders lead 8-3. Connecticut Crusaders is just a created franchise, basically my own creation. I'm not sure if I'll do Connecticut Crusaders in 9 days. I think I may switch it up and change the name. But it'll be fun to create a new franchise in 9 days when MLB The Show 24 comes out. Carlos Delgado leads off the top of the 8th. Pulls it deep, but foul. Strike 1. Just gets a piece of the sinking fastball, fouls it off, strike 2. Swing and a miss, high fastball. Couldn't catch up to it. Strike 3. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night, Carlos Delgado. And there's 1 away. Jorge Posada, 0 for 3 today. Denied the hit parade. Last chance to get a hit in his ledger. I would recommend getting someone on your commentary. Well, I don't want to turn it into a major production. I enjoy doing play-by-play. I don't really have a schedule for when I stream. Swing and a miss, strike 2 count is 0-2. I just like to add, some originality to it. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 94-mile-an-hour fastball. And Rhea is making quick work in his 3rd inning of work on the mound. Ken Griffey Jr., a homer, a double. He's 2 for 3. Yes, sir. No kids, but job like everybody else, unfortunately. I only stream a couple days a week. Ooh, cut fastball on the outside corner. Just gets a piece of the fastball to stay alive. Count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. Connecticut leads 8-3 in the bottom of the 8th. And he's a little ahead on it. takes the curveball and pulls it into the seats. Count will remain 1 ball, 2 strikes. Outside, count evens 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pops it up foul territory, and he will make the catch to retire the side. So last licks for the Seattle Mariners. We go to the 9th. They need 5 runs to tie. This is MLB The Show. Leading off the 9th for Seattle is Ian Happ, who is 0 for 3. What difficulty Mets 1400 wants to know? It's just All-Star. I'm not going to win any awards with the difficulty level. All-Star, for those of you that aren't aware, is somewhere in the middle. You've got rookie, veteran, All-Star, so it's like 3 right in the middle. And after All-Star, you have, I believe, Hall of Fame and Legendary. So it's, I'm not looking to break any records. Uh-oh, that ball's up there. Brock to the fence, looking up. That's gone. Solo shot for Ian Happ. Score is now 8-4. Here's the replay. Oof. All right, the manager is going to go to the bullpen and warm up Craig Kimbrell just in case. Stretch and toss. Let's warm up. Let's see. Swing and miss, strike 1. James Outman, the DH, is 0 for 3. Fly ball to right. Brock has room, makes the catch. 1 out here in the 9th. 2 outs away from a win. Mike Ford steps in, he's 0 for 3. Ground ball, just outside the line. It was a line drive. Just missed that third base chalk. Hard line drive, but just a strike. Pitch is low, 1 ball, 1 strike. Slider inside corner, strike 2. Count as 1 ball, 2 strikes to 4. Fouls it upstairs behind home plate. John Sterling would have called a home run. You know what? I have to agree. You definitely have heard some games on New York Yankee radio because, he's got a velvety voice and he's definitely the voice of the Yankees for decades. But my goodness, he doesn't know what he's seeing anymore. Can I add you, says Sion Besser. Absolutely, please do. Thank you for watching. This is MLB The Show 23. I'm anxiously awaiting the next version of the game to come out in 9 days. I don't care if you're a girl, a boy, or otherwise. Please add me, subscribe. Much appreciated. Anybody who wants to watch me play baseball and yap away, I appreciate it. Oh, it's sliced the other way inside the third base bag and will roll all the way to the wall. It is a 1-out single. Check that double. Second double of the season for Mike Ford, who is a bench player. Look at that. They were playing him to pull. He's late on the fastball, lines it inside the third base bag, and there is now a runner at second. Still a 4-run lead. The Seattle Mariners would need to load the bases for them to be able to get the tying run to the plate. Up next is Matt Chapman. Strike 1. No, actually, Lower Westchester. I was born in the Bronx, but now I live in Westchester County. Pulls it high and deep, but foul. Strike 2. Line drive caught. That's out number 2, and the Seattle Mariners are down to their final out of this ball game. Representing the final out of the game for the Seattle Mariners is Ozzie Smith. I will never give away who I'm a fan of because that alienates viewers. If I say I'm a Yankee fan and somebody hates the Yankees, then they're going to unsubscribe. I refuse to admit who I watch. I'm just a baseball fan. Anyway, with 2 outs in the 9th, the manager is going to the bullpen, and he's bringing in the closer, Craig Kimbrell. He's 0-3 on the season, but he does have 33 saves in 38 save opportunities. He's been effective this season as the closer. Grounder up the middle, Fields fires, side retired, ball game over, Crusaders win 8-4. Robin Ramos, the starting pitcher, gets the victory. He is now 16-6 on the season. The loss goes to Madison Bumgarner. He is 16-4. Series is tied 1 game apiece. Crusaders 8 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. Seattle Mariners 4 runs, 9 hits, no errors. This is a presentation of MLB The Show 23. Getting the engine warmed up for the next version of the game, MLB The Show 24, coming in only 9 days. I can't wait. Crusaders win. Thank you very much to Mets 1400 and for the Outlander Show and anyone else who may have popped in, said hello. I sincerely appreciate you and I hope to see you again soon. Thank you and have yourself an awesome day.
Here now